YouTube community, Beach Boys fans, random people on the internet, my name is Giggens. We're back for another episode of Hey, Look at That Beach Boys Thing, the show where I show you things from my collection that I think you might like. And this is all about 45s this time. Some of these 45s I never thought I'd ever see in my entire life. It never crossed my mind that I would come across them someday, and someone must have given up their entire collection of Beach Boys stuff because this is mind-blowing. So we're going to start off with Tequila Sunrise. Look at that. Don't Worry Baby, the Everly Brothers with the Beach Boys, from the official soundtrack. Here's the... These actually came, not originally, but someone put paper sleeves in there. This is a promo copy, actually. There you go. Up next is another promo copy. She Believes in Love Again from the Beach Boys 85. Again, never thought I'd see this in real life. This is pretty darn cool. This is a demonstration only, not for sale. On the bottom there. I'll show you this one as well. White label promo. Which is interesting because on the label it says She Believes in Love. And on the jacket it says She Believes in Love Again. So, there's that. Keeping with the 80s theme, the Beach Boys with Little Richard, Happy Endings from the motion picture, The Telephone. Beach Boys, Little Richard doing their thing. The pictures in the back, Whoopi Goldberg. This one, pull this out, is not a promo. But yeah, look at that. The Critique label, look at that. Publisher, Bruce Johnston Music. Oh, that's actually good to know because he wrote this with Terry Milcher, but it's good to know that that Bruce Johnston Music lived on after the early 80s. I had no idea that it kept going on into the later 80s. This is from 87, and the back has California Girls on it. This next one was quite the find, something, again, I never thought I'd ever see in my entire life, but something I'm very, very proud to own. Brian Wilson, Caroline No. This came out in very early 1966, before Pet Sounds came out. To see it with Brian Wilson's name on there instead of the Beach Boys is just incredible. And the back has Summer Means New Love, also credited to Brian Wilson, which is just so cool. With the original Capitol sleeve of the era, I mean, that's a pretty cool find. Up next is a really cool EP from England called Hits of the Beach Boys. And look at this cover. God, that is so cool. Look at this thing. Help Me Rhonda, California Girls, The Little Girl I Once Knew, and Barbara Ann. I mean, this is just unreal. So this probably came out early 66, I would say, because it probably banked on Barbara Ann being a single in America. So, but yeah, in mono. I've got the record out, actually. It's got that classic UK look with the middle hole filled in. But really nice green Capitol label. Digging that. Going back to the 80s again with East Meets West, the Beach Boys with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. There's one you don't see every day. That one's pretty cool. And on the back, we got a Frankie Valli and Four Seasons song called Rhapsody. But man, that one, you don't come across that one too often either. Pretty cool find. We got two more to go. This last one here is what they call back-to-back hits. So this was put out by the Beach Boys through Brother Records and Warner in 1974 to promote the two-fur albums they were doing at the time. So on side one, you got Darlin'. On side two, Wild Honey. I mean, two classic Wild Honey tracks on 145. Sounds good to me. And last but certainly not least is a 45, or an EP I should say, that I've been looking for a long time. And when I say looking, I mean hoping I'd find it someday. Look at this thing. I adore this cover. Look at this. The guys just look at all groovy in the late 70s. But the back, look at this. It's just promoting their other albums, and that's so cool. And really random track selection. Mona, which is a very odd choice. Rock and Roll Music, which was a hit single. Ceylon Sailor, which was a pretty moderate, good, decent selling single. And then Marcella, which is just really nice to have on here as well. But look at this. It says the definitive five albums that showcase the best of the Beach Boys music, featuring their 4 latest LPs, plus a live retrospective look at their finest songs. I mean, that's just, oh man, that's so cool. The only downside to this is it was definitely a UK 45, and someone decided to Americanize it, and they cut out the middle hole to fit the American 45 adapters. So it looks kind of dumb, but for now, it does the job. At least it sounds good. At least the music sounds good. So there's that. So there you go. Another episode of Hey, look at that Beach Boys thing. The show where I show you things from my collection that I think you might dig. And this is one of my favorite episodes I've ever done. Finding so many of these 45s in one place was mind-blowing. It was literally like I was dreaming. Like I was digging through this box and they were just one after another after another. I was almost drooling because I was like, I never thought I'd see this stuff in my entire life. Here it is right in front of my eyes. I have to get it. I don't care how much money it costs. I have to do it. So, I mean, the fact that some of these are promo copies, some of these are from different countries, some of these are just like, you never thought you'd see them, is really special. So I know for other Beach Boys fans, you probably think this is a cool episode as well. So let me know what you guys have of this pile here. Very curious to see what you guys got as well. But thank you so much for watching. This has been a great season of Hey, Look at That Beach Boys thing. Stay tuned next spring for the next season of Hey, Look at That Beach Boys thing. We'll do more then. But until then, thank you so much for watching. My name is Giggens. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Put some Beach Boys on. Okay. See ya.